Hello to Vector Sater. We got JJ in the house. JJ, thank you so much for subscribing. 22 months. That's coming up on 24 months. And you know what happens when we get to 24 months? I have to do a full game speed run of Ashura 24 at 4 a.m. at night. Get it, 24. What's up, Ghost to Burb? Ghost to Burb's got the burbs. One burb. And we got this lovely Labyrinth music. JJ also scooped up the song request. Aw, yeah. Getting that market price, baby. I don't think, yeah, I didn't adjust the... I decided to leave the price as is for the specific case of today. Let's get the countdown on as a courtesy. 6 minutes left. Wow, Ghost of Bird drive for 6 hours today already. You've had quite the day, and we haven't even started the stream. Glad you're here as well. Were you driving to too few games? I mean, just the right amount of games? I mean, what is it, too many games? It was a round trip vet visit. You gotta head out of state for the good stuff. Hope Nori's holding up well. We got Zach the Lucky Engine Productions over on YouTube. Hello and welcome. First chat of the day over on YouTube. So you get the collector's badge for that today, Wednesday, October 9. Ghost Burb said there was a new tech there. Who didn't know she's an escape artist? Oh, is your bird good at getting out of the clutches of humans and cages? Zach says, nice to see another stream of yours. Indeed, here we are. Gonna open with Sonic Riders. I'm determined to beat the Wavebird level. And JJ's cashed, wow, 150 stream streak. It's official now. I wonder if it counted the micro stream that accidentally got triggered the other day. It feels like just this morning you were at 145. How quickly time flies. And hello, Super Rayman. As well as the Alex Yard Zone crew. And we got Kyo. What a party we got already. Alright, JJ confirms that stream in error counted. Oh, thank God. Yeah, I was about to ask Ghost Verb about that, but Ghost Verb says that you're still at 66, so yeah, thankfully. It doesn't count that as a stream. Yeah, if there's some mechanism that figures out how to not count, really short streams, that's ideal. Not too much longer now. Yeah, glad to hear that Zach always loves the music choice here in the waiting zone, indeed. And I'm due to add some more tunes to this, but I'm glad you enjoy it, Zach. I live but to relay you all great music. Yeah, Keo's stream took a hit on the Mega Man Battle Network stream. And there will be more random Mega Man Battle Network streams after my birthday. Because it's likely that I'm going to acquire a new headset so I can stream from my lazy, comfy gaming chair. And I think it's time to pop on camera now. So why don't I do that, man? With the press of a this. Hey everybody, what's up? Ghost of Burb's ready with a question, and I'm ready. Let's get going with third Bruno's Racer of the Hour. Sonic the Hedgehog Riders. It has good graphics, especially on Dolphins. And hello, Hat Kid Sam. Can you edit your message on Twitter? Wow, thank you so much for asking. Ghost of Burb says, do I have a way for anyone to donate, like, say, toward a birthday gift or toward a new headset? Well, thank you so much for asking. You know, I don't know of... I really need something set up with that. You know, I would use PayPal, except it shows your real name. But yeah, that's... I so thank you for asking, Ghost of Burb, and... really, I should be on top of that. So you asking is a great motive. It's like, yeah, I need, you know, maybe like Ko-Fi or, I don't know, those tip jar things, Buy Me a Coffee. I don't like the name buymeacoffee.com, but that's a tangent. But thank you so much, Ghost of Burb. Okay, yeah, so Ghost of Burb uses Ko-Fi and Throne. All right, I will take... a look at both of those. Thank you for the suggestion. Wow, and check it out. Chronatos, subscribe with Prime. Well, thank you so much, Chronatos. Yeah, as JJ says, subscribing helps. Yeah, and subscribing, you know, it's good to get revenue here on Twitch. It's also good to get gifted subs. However, I only get about half of the revenue for anything through Twitch. So Patreon is a little bit better for that. But yeah, I should set up maybe a Ko-Fi if it's not too difficult. Sorry I'm taking so long to open the game. But here it comes. I'm gonna get you. Ah. Nice. Chronatos says, thank you for the content. You never caught me live before, but you love my YouTube videos. Well, I thank you so much. I'm glad you popped in. We got some excellent Sonic action. Triple header Sonic today. I'm looking excited. Wow, and Zach is reporting that today is the 40th anniversary, guys, of the Thomas the Tank Engine TV shows, you know, debut. 40th anniversary today. 40 years of Thomas the Tank Engine. And that's especially awesome because, as I probably mentioned to you here on these streams, when I was like 4 years old and I was going to a daycare, this was not the Sonic 3 date. I'm playing Sonic 3 today against JJ on stream. I'm so excited for that. Before the Sonic 3 daycare, the young daycare that I went to, Thomas the Tank were, you know, as prominent in our consciousness and our conversations and our culture as much as Sonic is today. Like, it was common. People would bring their trains, we'd sit on the floor in a circle, show off each of our trains, be jealous. It was classic. Super Rayman's gonna leave the stream up and running, baby. Sega Corporation 2006, giving us what we need. And Alright, I'll do the bigger file. Because they're both stuck on Wave the Bird, so it doesn't matter. Hat Kid's just letting everyone know that the Gary's Mod DMCA was a fake. So Gary's Mod is fine, everyone.
Newsflash.
Yes, Keo certifies Wave the Burb. I'm playing as Wave the Burb.
Apparently, Sonic and his friends have gone to investigate. We'll try and get more details right after this important announcement.
Oh, and JJ wants to help me acquire a Zombie U for Wii U. How can you make that happen? Ooh.
Oh man,
I
looks
think
like we
that
have company.
There's a way you can do it through Amazon. Yeah, let's talk about that. That'd probably be easy to accomplish on Amazon. You know, a gift type of thing.
Knuckles, now's not the time to fight.
And I do have a Wii U.
Smart thinking.
I've used it to
Let's
stream.
get out of here.
I may even use it to stream New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Wink, wink.
Did she say red mutt?
Most people don't know what the wink wink is, but someday you will.
Knuckles, wait for me.
Not today. Let's just say that I'll have a reason to stream Super Mario Bros. Wii this fall at some point. Yeah, JJ was thinking that or sending them. Yeah, I'm sure. But I thank you for offering, JJ. I'm feeling the love today. So much so that I'm going to beat this on my first try. Watch. All those... Can't move. You can't move. You can't move. Yeah, it's that thing where you try to learn a guitar solo, and you just keep trying and trying. You're not making but you put in a good 2-3 hour session, but you still can't crack it. But then when you come back, it's all solidified in your bones, so you knock it out on the first try. That's what I intend to do today. I'm riding slipstreams already. I am in the zone, baby. Auto zone. Alex Yard zone. I gotta do it. Alright, first place, so all I gotta do now is maintain for the rest of the race. And try to get upstairs. I screwed that up. What do I gotta press to get higher? Probably hold back, right? And you hold forward to go farther ahead. I have to do that part cleanly. Wave the Burb. Back in action. Oh boy. Yet the floor breaks, I didn't forget. Wow, that shield is very powerful for collecting rings. Oh my god. Alright, so now that I'm level 2, I gotta maintain my level. The physics flying through the air is so weird. You see that awesome wrench I'm holding? I'm the man. Yeah, back for high, forward for far is what Keo's saying. That sounds about right. And just like that, I am level 0. Unforced... Dude, it's the bridge. The bridge is hard. I'm gonna say that. Almost missed that. Did miss that. Dude, I had that down. First 2 laps, I was in the zone. But hey, there's no excuse because the thing that I failed on was the thing that changes lap by lap. So I know I have it in me. I know I have it in me. Nice. And Third Bruno is subscribing at tier 3. That's like a triple subscription. Nice. Third Bruno is at work for a little while longer, but you're at least listening. Yeah, you can't miss any Wave the Burb arc action. Zach wonders which name I prefer, fall or autumn. I usually say fall, Although I will be using the word autumn at least once, maybe twice, in the upcoming Alex Yard Adventure video. When you see this right, there's so much going on in this video, but guys, the music in this video, in my opinion, you're in for a big treat. The music takes this video to the next level. And it's all gaming music. It's not any wild card music-wise. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum, ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Keo's got the jumping. Hat Kid's got the shout-out to a fire stick. And Keo thinks it's a Resident Evil. What does that mean? A retry? Alright. Okay, but as a first attempt, that went wicked well. And, now you know that I'm not kidding about that whole... Try to do a guitar solo as many times as possible, and you don't master it by the end of that day, but yeah, it sinks into your bones so that the next time you sit down to do it, having gotten some full nights of sleeps, you're golden. Ta-da-da. Alright, lap 1, so there's no explosion here. I gotta get me one of those shields again. Now I'm running out of juice. Now I can't even go up into my jump, can I? Where's the pit stop, yo? I'm like catching up to these jerks by running. Should do this more often. I'm just kidding it. Alright, and I gotta get upstairs. I keep... that. Alright, re means retry. Keo certifies. Tricks, take your names. And you're not supposed to jump on those ramps. I'm restarting. But the question is, Zach, which do you prefer, fall or autumn? Yeah, I don't think I ever say fall in the new video. The Alex Yard Adventure video. The thing is, fall has many meanings. At least one other, but autumn just means, fall. You know what I mean. Well, am I going to get on the upstairs slipstream? Look at this. Now I'm going to truly win. That is, if this is a shortcut. Is this the first time I've ever gotten up here? Wow, and you get to skip the breaking bridge, dude? No flippin' wonder I've been losing all these damn races. That is an insanely powerful shortcut, brah. And it recharges your slipstream, or at least doesn't use any air. I'm gonna get upstairs? No, I didn't do it soon enough. Hey, what's going on, Dem Rupees? Dem Rupees is vibing with the great user interface in this game. Dem Rupees misses this design era, and I do too. Long live the GameCube. When are they gonna add GameCube games to NSO? Alright, I forgot that time, but whatever, I'm in first. And I just got level 2. Watch out for the explosion! I love getting a quick little air refill. I think it's worth it. And despite falling off that bridge, I'm in first place. Look at me! Upstairs? Almost. Yeah, now Hat Kid says Nintendo now has an alarm clock. So I think I did see a quick tweet about that, but I haven't seen any pictures, or I don't know what. So what's the premise? Is it a clock shaped like Mario? And when it's 6 a.m., time to wake up to go to school, you hear Kevin Afghani say, "Wonderful! Another day in the trenches doing math problems." Except in his accent the whole time. I'm in first place. Don't blow it. Here come the others. Dude, that was pristine. That was eligible for the pristine chapel. Am I gonna get upstairs? Why do I keep... Oh no, I gotta do a hold back. That's why I gotta hold back. I'm about to win this piece. Dude, I'm the man. Revengeance achieved. I got you, Wavebird. So guys, now we're going to get to see a cutscene that I and us on stream have never gotten to before. Which is why I'm going to turn off the preview panel. Not a cause and effect, but... Third Bruno certifies. My win is awesome. Continue. Sky Road, track unlocked, baby. And just like that, says Kyo, hell yeah. Hat Kid says it has music to your mood. How does it detect your mood? Are there little, like, those sensors that they attach to your temples to kind of sense your brainwave activity? Damn Rupee says larger font in the interface for lower pixel density screen. Now games have these tiny flat interfaces.
I lost, so don't play games with me.
It's the guy from South Park.
Your pity, nor do I need it.
Nor do I need it. Ian Flynn writing.
Crazy?
Good graphics,
If they
jeez.
don't want it, then let's take it. Treasure is treasure.
Is that the Tesseract Cube
Come
from
on,
many
let's
an
get out of
Avengers
here.
film? You guys heard about Joker 2, Folie à Deux being a bust? Bad reviews, bad box office return. It's doing worse than Morbius.
Okay, let's go.
So I guess I'll go see Megalopolis instead. Yeah, JJ says Jared Leto is delighted. Dude. How poetic. How poetic. Jared Leto tries to do the role of a lifetime after Heath Ledger. Joaquin Phoenix outdoes him in Joker 1. But then Joker 2 is a bust that does worse, even financially worse, than Morbius. Whoa, is this... Whoa, are they getting hypnotized or just very bassy?
Finally, something interesting.
I just see Sonic's teeth. Zach says, wow, what a shock that a new live-action movie turned out to be a horrendous film. Why, do you think animated movies always have a better shot at being a good movie? This is nuts. It's like some Space Channel 5 Endgame craziness. Whoa, it's that room in Mystic Mansion.
The door's closing.
Thanks, Tails. Alright, Zach says, usually animated films, you know, like Puss in Boots, fare a lot better. Did you guys pre-order tickets for Puss in Boots 9?
What's this?
Whoa, that looks unfinished. Where's the textures? What the hell? I gotta beat the guy. Is this like now, you know, a Mortal Kombat fight as the final boss? Or this is like racing Whizpig in Diddy Kong Racing. Wow, and he does look like the genie in DKI. So I'm racing him, he's just floating backwards to show off. Dude, look at that red moon. You thought the eclipse was cool, and look, it still is. Whoa! Gengar has health units based on heart shapes? Look at that. How do I attack Gengar? By grinding? This looks sick. Oh, I jumped too early. Now, Hat Kid says Disney parks are closed? What, they just closed the gates all of a sudden? Why? Was there an outbreak of... what was the post-COVID variants? Omicron, Delta. They needed a headline, so they just gave it a different name. I'm just kidding. How do I attack Gengar? Do I have to just boost into him? Yeah, that was it. Wow. Whoa, he does an infinite thing where now I'm either hallucinating all this or he literally transported me to some hellish cyberspace. Alright, now we're back. So if I just got a boost into him... Got him again. Gengar's down to 1 hit point, and I'm pissed. Who punched me? I'm racing against... I thought it was Tails. This looks pretty trippy and cool. I'm gonna grind, get some air back. Keo says, I got boost power. Yeah, Demrupi says that perhaps they shuttered the gates at the Disney parks due to a outbreak of disinterest. No one cares about the sequel movie's characters. You go to the Star Wars Hotel, there's no Han Solo. There's certainly no Luke. Right? You get Rey. You get Finn. Everywhere. That's why they closed the Star Wars Hotel. You didn't watch Jenny Nicholson's 4-hour deep dive on the disastrous Star Wars Hotel? Am I about to beat this game? Because I feel like I can catch up to this Pokemon. Is there laps, or do I have to hit all his hit points before the end of lap 3? Whoa, good fireworks graphics. Why didn't I... Did I mistime it? Yeah, JJ wishes that we got Finn everywhere. He was done real dirty. Yeah, was that because, Carrie Fisher's untimely passing? That kind of screwed up the plot of the second movie? And was it Finn and Rose kind of got screwed? Now is this the finish line, so I lose? Oh, do you just keep going? Until you hit the genie. Not voiced by Robin Williams. Yes, voiced by whatever 4Kids enemy. The house voice actor to do like scary enemies. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm ready to get this last hit though. Is there no rings in this bit? Alright, hopefully he learned his lesson. Now, is Eggman gonna show up as the true final boss? Jeez. It wasn't all that hard. Or do I have to get first? I couldn't remember if that was legitimately the last lap or not. Because is it that you have to kill the boss and place first? Because I think I just did that, baby. Yeah, Demrupi's heard about Joker 2, which is sad because you were going to go see... I was going to go see it too. I months ago, I told my buddy we should definitely go see it. And then Keo says, let me know what you think of this track's design. It was not difficult. Very strange to do that stage after the Wavebird level that I'd been trying to beat for like 2 months. Sam says TikTok's getting sued in my state. What'd they do? Oh, okay, so it was the hurricane that closed the Disney parks. Gotcha. JJ's frustrated about the symbolism of the scene with the lightsaber. And then episode 8, doesn't he just throw the lightsaber off the cliff so it all doesn't matter? Alright. Zach had a question. Is it going to be a cutscene? Actually, I can't do a question of the minute during an important WizPig cutscene. Whoa, it's one of those Zelda treasure chests. Oh, they're working together now like Sonic and Shadow? Dude, this is the whole crew. I love it. Alright, so this was all a plan.
Awestruck by the treasure to notice me, eh?
Eggman!
Good voice acting
Now
by Eggman.
hand over the treasure. What's so funny? Hand over the treasure right now.
Okay, catch!
The treasure of Babylon is
Is that a
finally
flying
mine.
carpet?
Huh? What is this thing? A piece of cloth?
Only now you're asking questions?
Let's see.
Was it instructions in an envelope?
At long last, we've completed our ultimate invention. With this, our lives will be easier without the need to work so hard to keep ourselves flying. Stolen, the 13th leader of the Babylon Road.
This is some lore, baby.
It's amazing. The carpet's rich texture is a sight to behold, and the way it feels is extraordinary.
I'm glad you're vibing with the
Something
texture.
such as this could only have been created in Babylon. Undoubtedly, this carpet will be in high demand from all around the world, but
Is this mocap?
what's this? No way. I went to the trouble of holding the World Grand Prix for this? I can't believe
Does
I
he
just
not
wasted
know
my
it's a
time
super
for this
powerful
piece
carpet?
of junk.
Is he just going to donate it to the Sonics? Oh,
What's this? Good eyes. Didn't think you'd spot
is
it for a
Eggman going
second,
crazy
Shorty,
because he
but you
touched
did.
Hey,
the
what
carpet?
are you talking about?
This isn't just a piece of fabric. Right. Take a look at the material.
And that's
It's
not
the same
Colleen.
stuff we use for our extreme gear.
You don't say.
It's not Colleen. Colleen's debut was Sonic Generations as Charmy.
Oh, it's...
Not sure, but maybe it's a prototype gear.
Magic carpet. I thought that those only existed in fiction. That's quite funny, actually. I never imagined that we Babylonians
I'm
could
glad
be
you have a sense of
descendants
humor.
real genies.
Jet this hawk. Whoa, grown men animated this cutscene. Is that like a enhanced floating island?
Yeah, the back of the carpet has more words of wisdom. It says, this was invented to allow Babylonians to travel all over the world to gather treasure. Some things never change, huh?
They're playing it so
By
serious, I
Google
love
this
it.
friendly banter
Ah,
sound,
friendly banter, how
you'll
meta.
better make sure you're
Preamble
ready
to the
when
meta
we
era.
meet face to face once again. You bet.
Ah. Ah.
Come on, Jet. It's
Those
time to
looks.
split.
I wanted to say that.
Little Charmy style comic relief.
Split too, right?
Yeah.
I genuinely don't know if this is the end or not. It probably is, but with Eggman showing up and getting the carpet, is there a true ending that I gotta unlock? This is pretty cool and all, but... Ah, what is this, bromance? Good art design here.
You may be fastest for now, but I'll be back, Sonic the Hedgehog.
What, he'll be back in Zero Riders Free Gravity? Vector doesn't like this version of the song. Vector would instead point you to the Zero Gravity version. Alright, JJ says there's 2 more tracks and Supersonic. Keo's got the teaser that he'll be back in Sonic Rumble. Mark Keo's words. And yeah, so Zach's question about which sidekick I prefer, Luigi or Yoshi. Absolutely Yoshi. But is Yoshi really a sidekick? He's more like a support staff. You know, you ride Yoshi like you would a horse in the Revolutionary War. So yeah, I can't promise to answer a lot of off-topic questions, but that one works. Yeah, Luigi is not interesting enough, since he's just a... Right, you want to talk about revolutionary trailblazing sidekicks? I would point you no further than Tails the Fox. That's his canon name, right? Tails the Fox. I'm just kidding, you all know what it is. The obvious thing to do in Sonic 2, as was pointed out on the Sonic Weekly podcast, I believe, or maybe even as far back as the Green Hill Zone podcast, remember that, before the schism? They made the point that for Sonic 2, the obvious thing to do that was a trend in video games at the time was just to make another version of the same main character. You just take, it's Sonic, but he's red, or something like that, right? So, to make a totally different dude, Tails, I welcome that. That's fantastic. I'm glad it's not just, right, I mean, you think Luigi is boring? You know who's even more boring? Wario. And then more boring is Waluigi. Right? Waluigi is just a copy of Wario, but Luigiified. And Luigi is just a copy of Mario. So it's like copy of a copy recursion. Where's the content? Where's the content? Demrupees is laughing, saying Luigi is boring. Silver Sobe's in the house, wondering if you can go Supersonic and Riders. Yeah, so based on what JJ said, apparently there is a Supersonic. JJ had also said that Tails in the OVA sounds like Hero's Tails biting his tongue and with an attitude problem. Sign me up. Still never seen the OVA. Sorry. Keo's got the plug that'll be back in Sonic Rumble. See you there, Jet That Hawk. Third Bruno thinks the 2 secret tracks are unlocked by getting first place in all races in the 2 non-story mode Grand Prix. Demrupi says, hey, Luigi's Mansion was good. Demrupies will maintain the controversial opinion. No jumping. Yeah, but the thing is, in Luigi's Mansion, you can't jump. You can't jump. You want Luigi's Mansion to carry a console launch, Miyamoto, and he cannot jump into the air. JJ says, prepare myself. Ask Tep for a clean copy. What's that, OVA? JJ is told it's much better in Japanese. Well, yeah, because Sonic sounds like Invader Zim in the English dub, right? All right, so, well, it's 4:30, so that's actually perfect. Yeah, Silver Sobe's never seen Supersonic. So I'll look into the other missions and maybe try to make that happen. If it's not, like, a ridiculous, difficult set of things you have to do in order to get Supersonic. So let me go ahead and open up Sonic Entropy, the #1 fan game I'm gonna play of the day. To the darkness. But I'm not going off camera. See you next time, Sonic Riders. You served us well. JJ's song request has arrived. And going back to the archives, Demrupees is not a comic book enjoyer at all, but you love Joker. Yeah, and I did too. Can you believe it's been 5 years? That it doesn't feel like that long ago, right? Joker came out 5 years ago, and it was before everything turned to poop because of Corona. Remember the Jackass theme song? Technically, the name is Corona. Demrupees probably heard that song on TV growing up as about as often as I did. Just a guess. Let's load Sonic Entropy. Yeah, Demrupi says it was a 4-year planet Corona period. Time felt distorted. The fabric of space-time got all messed up by the virus. And on Industry Season 2, there's a character who, got super, super rich during coronavirus. So they call him Mr. COVID. He's like, ooh, your big get client, Mr. COVID. And I don't know. Hearing COVID say out loud, matter-of-factly, in the script of a TV show, is wicked-ass funny to me. JJ says, the last coronavirus is in captivity. The galaxy is at peace. I just passed my kindergarten reading certification exam. I always didn't like that voice. I wanna... If I was in the same room with that guy, I'd say, stop being so lame. Own the voiceover. You sound so, frail and scared to do the job, like you're nervous to take the stage to make the last Metroid. Why can't I find the game? I'm going to find it so soon, you're going to love it. So today's fan game is Sonic Entropy. It's in 2D. It has some, true-to-form Sonic physics. It also has... What the hell am I... There we go. It also has camera oddities. Camera oddities that may evoke Sonic CD 93 vibes. I'll have you guys... Hopefully it doesn't cause you any motion sickness. If it does, I can file a claim, maybe get you a free visit to a doctor. I'm just joking, man. Alright, let me open the game. Yeah, Ghost Burp says what to put as a category. Yeah, is there no Sonic Entropy? On Twitch. Yeah, you could just put, like, Sonic the Hedgehog, I guess. Oh, I gotta activate my button remapping. Ghost of Burb wonders if it's an RPG. No, it's a pretty straightforward, traditional 2D Sonic platformer. But with a twist, I assume. I gotta figure that out. Alright, focus, Alex Yard. You're live on the air. Silver Sobe's waiting. Zach is waiting. Ghost of Burb. Ah, interesting. Ghost of Burb says that there's one on Twitch that's an RPG based on Sat AM. And it's called Sonic Entropy, or is it something else? Alright, Sonic This Entropy. Good vibes. It had the from Sonic CD. So let me get the right size. Check the audio settings. There's only one setting. It should be audio sound setting. Oh yeah, it's covering me. What is this, Heroes? Menu music. Heroes is the best. Alright, should be good to go. And the adventure begins. Oh, baby. Is this from SRB2 cart? Not from it, but... Actually, let me go to the upper route. Yeah, so can you already tell it's got those kind of camera oddities? Okay, I can't get up there. Unless... Now, JJ laments that there's no water parallax. Yeah, is the water staying put? Maybe it's just such a massive pond, although that would make sense that the water's not moving. Alright, I can't get up there. Actually, is there a peel out? Oh, peel out, maybe I could get up there. Oh, I'm doing it. I gotta start sooner. JJ is disappointed by the lack of water parallax. Kyo is ready to blast through with Sonic speed. Yeah, look at this. Ooh, look at these monitors. I don't know what I like about them, but they just look sleek and futuristic. And I gotta say, the first time I ever played Sonic 3, I was so captivated by the way the item monitors look. You know, to go from the kind of plain utilitarian gray of the monitors in Sonic 1 and 2, and then these sleek white detailed monitors with all sorts of colors and buttons. Did you see that lava reef ramp I went off? That was exciting. JJ doesn't understand how people can do decent parallax. It seems so easy, but you wonder how other engines do it. Yeah, is the OpenSurge engine well suited for that? And for anyone playing along at home, the OpenSurge engine is the engine that JJ's Sonic Metroidvania game is built on. You know, Assure the Glitch. I might play a little bit of Assure the Glitch during my birthday stream. I don't know, because I probably should do at least one Sonic thing. But that we'll play it by ear, see what we feel like. Now, Silver Sobe wonders, is Shadow Generations in the pipeline? It's so I forgot that it was coming out in October. So I have no concrete plan to buy it. You know, which is pretty bogus. If you guys are, thinking about refunding your Alex Yard Zone membership because I'm not getting Shadow Generations, I'll try to persuade you otherwise, but I'm not super surprised. Alright, this is not probably supposed to happen, but if I was Olalilia and I discovered this, I would be really focusing on it to try and, completely understand it, be able to report about it to others accurately. So watch, when I do a super peel out up this slope, Sonic kind of jerks the rotation jerks up and down. Ready? Alright, I feel prepared to talk about that at a dinner party. Does anyone know what that version of the jingle is from? Yeah, Silver Sobe, are you planning on picking up Shadow Generations? Is this Hot Crater? Whoa, look at that. Whoa, now we're in some kind of weird underground carnival night with chemical plant elements. Ghost of Bird says you gotta wiggle, 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 wiggle up the hill. Yeah, was Wiggle Wiggle, was that from that one-hit wonder? I'm sexy and I know it. That got played ad nauseum at the summer camp I worked at. Kyo at least can certify that parallax elements are easy to program in RPG Maker. Not Game Maker. Yeah, Silver Sobe might get Shadow Generations when it goes on sale later. And technically, that's pretty much where I'm at. So it's possible I may get it by the Christmas time. I don't know, does Sega tend to do Black Friday sales? I'm not sure I've ever paid attention to the pricings. Because I don't buy games super often. I mean, buying Mega Man Battle Network and Halo Master Chief Collection, that's some of the most video game paired. Oh, special stage? Oh yeah, so does this... Oh, wow, look at this. See, I thought these had a different... Look at this. It's a race. Pretty simple geometric course. Richard Jacques. So what does that mean? I won the first lap? So that was kind of interesting, but it was pretty quick, and it didn't really give me a solid sense of, did I win? That was a certainly happy-sounding jingle. This is an homage to that one part of Super Metroid after you fight Phantoon. Should I change my Phantoon strategy? And just do the 3 charge shots per round like JJ does? I won't go on a Super Metroid tangent, don't worry. I'll save that for Sat-D. Silver Sobe says, playing modern updates of SA2 levels has you interested. Yeah, there's modern updates of that and Sonic Heroes. That is tempting. Ah, this music. Spike Drop Zone? Whoa. The colors look like Assure the Glitch. First level, maybe. Ghostaburb says the Saturn skin is cool and all, but Ghostaburb doesn't want to spend that much for it. Whoa. This feels like Ashura, because now we're underground. It's like a chill underground vibe. Get it? Underground Zone, because JJ loves 8-bit Sonic 2. Is this basically Dubious Depths? Not reimagined, but actually imagined. It's like an alternate route and go left and then down. Kind of interesting. Oh, look at all these closely packed rings. Now, is this the... No, okay. So I don't know if it was... Whoa, look at the way he spins around and does the descending Batman bit every time he bounces. Is that like 3 different jingles at once? What the hell? Nice. Traditional electric shield. You know, I like the way the physics feel in this. JJ's gonna try his best to get the Switch version of Shadow Generations. Why? Would you like enjoyable graphics or not necessarily? Is the Switch version gonna have more pop-in? I'm kidding about that exact point, but... Ghost of Burb says the checkers are feeling really trippy. Oh yeah, Keo points out that that background, yeah, actually is possibly a modified color a little bit of the Title Tempest Past background. One of my favorite moments in all my music theory videos was the Title Tempest Past bit. Do 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 do. Vector shaders popping in with overlapping. Oh, what the? Why would they put a wall here? What is this, Sonic Blast? I think Sonic Blast does that. It ruins the... Right. Immersively, you should get to the end of the level and then continue on the adventure. But this... Look at Sonic's smile. Did you miss it? Spike drop. What? Throw your hands up. Is the music loud enough, man? I want you guys to hear this remix. Dude, what did I find last night? It was... Which Sonic song? It was a Sonic song that someone added guitars to. Since I can't remember the song, there's nothing good to report. But I'll try and remember what it was. Oh, I see. Yeah, okay, yeah, I didn't even piece that together. Yeah, Keo is saying that, yes, were JJ to get Shadow Generations on Switch, well, thanks to the effervescent magic of the JJ Switch Library Sharing Network, I would then suddenly get access to that game. Whoa, look at these wormy dogs from Sonic Spinball. Where's Queen Maddie? 2 frames of animation. Why would you need any more than that? Ooh, Silver Sobe says, favorite Sonic sound effect. You know, a really good one is the one where you're fighting the Marble Garden boss in Sonic 3, and each time Eggman flies away, it's that great sound effect that's like, Row. It almost sounds like a cat meowing, but like a really deep-voiced cat. Row. And another great sound effect, also from Sonic 3 and Knuckles, is that kind of crashing laser sound that's like, when you are... I think it does the sound whenever you use those warp columns at Sky Sanctuary. And it certainly does it when you start Sonic and Knuckles and you go to the Hidden Palace where all the Super Emeralds is. Whoa! And then it goes, wow, wow, wow. Right, it crashes down for each emerald. That was pretty epic as a kid, and even more epic in my 30s. Yeah, JJ is finding more and more things that are similar to Ashura in this here game. Whoa, did you see that? Is that a quirk of this engine? Look at this. This would never fly in Origins or Yuji Naka's physics. Ready for this? You saw it happen the first time, didn't you? By the way, what is this? Is this lore down there? Doesn't this part right here... Oh, it looks like a train car. Oh, it is a train car. Alright. Did you hear the music? Come on. Yeah, Keo was saying the Mystic Cave remaster. Yeah, the song that I was talking about last night, or that I heard last night, that they added guitars. It's something modern. Yeah, Silver Somebody says, appreciation always gets wider and deeper for old favorites. These are basically the train cars from Sonic Mania. Wow, did the level knew that I was about to finish? Why is the text and score stuff like off to the left instead of in the middle? Makes me feel like I'm going to lose my balance. Alright, JJ's going to have to check his Sage stream archives to see if he's even played it before. Dilapidated Plant Zone. This seemed... Whoa! Dude! Look, another Ashura adjacent gimmick. Uh-oh. JJ is exposed. JJ's most influential game? It's not Metroid, it's not Axiom Verge. It's Sonic Entropy My Hedgehog. And this music, too, is just like minus Celsius, isn't it? I'm just kidding, man. Yeah, now Super Rayman wonders which version of Sonic 3 that we'll be playing. It certainly won't be Origins. I almost said Oranges. And one of many reasons is that the Sonic 3 in Origins has what experts call the Phantom Cool bonus. It's a retro engine carryover that should not be there. And it does give you a cool bonus without even telling you. It just gets added. It's not featured in the score readout at the end of each level. This song is kind of sick. I think the music changed when I hit the lights. It's so funny and cool. Can I just become a Sonic Entropy streamer? Sonic 3 isn't as cool. Ghost of Bird wonders if Sonic just did a cartwheel? Nice. Vector is saying that he is apparently listed as additional programming. Vector doesn't remember what he did for this game, and that's how expansive Vector Sator's reach is. Whoa, that is from Freedom Planet. No, it's not. But for a second I thought it was the exclamation mark from Freedom Planet. Ah, so this is a little Ashura-esque, where hitting that button... I love this music remix. Oh, what a tease. Ghost Bird thought it looked like a cartwheel. Yeah, JJ says the background is messing with your eyes. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know what they were going for with this background. Now I'm not super sure whether I'm going forward or backward. Because when I came up here, is this just a dead end? This is where I turn the lights on. Oh yeah, so I should have continued that thought about Sonic 3. Yeah, I'll be playing in Air. Sonic 3 Air, and I assume JJ will too. But maybe not, I don't know. Maybe he'll play on real hardware. Can I jump up there, or is it... Alright, so there's some canonical backtracking. I had one of those collision chaos chords. Alright, this is just the beginning. Sonic Entropy doesn't mess around, and it doesn't even have a drop stage. Oh, I didn't see these. So this truly is the Ashura precursor. Wow. So the premise is that you have to go turn the button on, and then I guess back, you know, you have to play the act in reverse, and that's where those things take you. I wonder how that... I could have easily missed that, right? Ooh, Vector Satyr might get in on the Sonic 3 Air action. Sonic 3, Oxygen Edition. Now these are Press Garden homies, pretty much, right? Maybe not the exact model. And this demo came out in 022. Oh, they got buzzsaw refills. Oh, Ghost Suburb heard a little touch of Sonic R in the music, maybe? And then Kyo says Digital Dimension. Is that this music? Which game is this Digital Dimension music from? Super Rayman may be the only one getting old school with it. By old school, do you mean original hardware? Oh, I can insta-shield away those buzzsaws. Messes it up. Oh, wow, this is just Ryder's Digital Dimension? That was where I found the big purple Gengar? That's a crazy coincidence. Did you see that non-functioning spring? Wow, that was a cool stunt that resulted in a death. Oh, okay, Vector had said that Vector's template is open source. Okay, so to be credited on this, you know, doesn't necessarily mean that you did. It's just that they may have used some of your templates. And that's a Mega Man sound effect, isn't it? Oh boy. You just spin dash them, no problem. That's cool. I never saw something like that. I don't know, it's just cool. It's a little thing. An upward ramp that's like designed to kill your speed, sort of. So that it just boop, pops you right up where you need to go. I don't know why I like that. But there, I said it. Bum, 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 bum. Jump over saws. Triple Trouble 16's got saws. That is all. Whoa, that was a subversion. That was too. Hey, what's up, Polar Wildcat? Welcome. Dude, Super Rayman's already on the menu screen, ready to start the adventure. And yeah, it's not too long from now. Because this is just a half hour of Sonic Entropy. Do I gotta go down here, man? This is where it came from? No. I didn't get. Dude, all these Rube Goldberg spring sequences. It's like a more compact version of Sonic Mania. Ow. Now, what is it? This just led to a spring. Oh, I can just jump. Yes. It throws you off a little bit when it's inconsistent with its conventions of, you know, can you jump up to a higher ramp from below? I succeeded. And hello also Waka Dude, you're just in time. We're gonna get going with Sonic 3 very soon. It's a great soundtrack. I should maybe put, because I forget. Whoa, look at this background. I forget what I left the soundtrack on for Sonic 3 Air. What music is this? Anyone recognize this here tune? Is this from the Sonic Rave Underground Warehouse Party level pack? Whoa! Arbitrary grinding mechanics. Wing Fortress assets. When you're here, you're family. Whoa, look at this scrap brain. And it looks like the background is like underwater. Is that Knuckles Chaotix assets? Maybe not, but I like what they did with the underwater effect. Ah, Metropolis stars. You thought this game was not a Whoa, upside down mountains? Alright, those mountains and buildings are obviously Spring Yard. Damn, Rupees likes this here background. Oh yeah, this is Sonic Heroes, right? Is this the final... It's final something, right? Right after Egg Fleet? Yeah, Final Fortress says Keel, probably. Yeah, Polar Wildcat says, Sonic got through what? Yeah, I forget what that level was, but I remember that level had a very funny... This is a great remix. I love this synth electric piano. And that song is underrated from Final Fortress. Yeah, that major 7th at the end, I really like. Oh wow, was that the surface of the water up there? That was a cool mechanic, I'll say. Alright, third Bruno has arrived. For real this time. Wackadude says this looks like a combo of every final stage in Sonic 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles. It is pretty nuts. Dude, this is not your run-of-the-mill flat level design Sonic fan game. Oh, that looks really cool. I gotta send like a Twitter tweet to the Sonic Entropy developer because I like it. It's simple, but it's funny, it's fun. It has little decisions of level design that just delight me for some reason. You have to turn on the platforms, guys. That's a feature that you should brag about on the back of the box. Turn on platforms. Collect 1-ups. Dude, look at this background. Can I just make this the background of the Angel Island VGM request zone? Dude, look at this. That's what, the chemical plant buildings? Neonified? Shouldn't this developer be getting an award or something? This game is so cool, it's worthy of making all the Sage people shed their digital avatars and do like a true face reveal. Be a real... I'll stop now. Dude, get a load of this sentence. Wackadude is gonna try Assure the Glitch on his Amazon Fire TV. Oh, Amazon Fire TV. Wow, I did not know that Ashura got optioned for one... Oh, interrupt this broadcast. Look at that incredible... That's got to be the chain link chain from Sonic CD. And it's anchoring Floating Island. Dude, get this guy a Sonic-y award. My God. Ghostaburb says, oh snap. Whoa, look at those very delicate clouds, man. Hat Kid's trying to figure out how to run AS2R. On a Fire TV? Whoa, look. Building on the theming. Yeah, JJ says I should cover more Sage games. Hell yeah, I will. Yeah, I pretty much probably mentioned it, but... I was doing some work and I just put on, one of those highlight reels from Sage 2022. Look at all this. And pretty much I was I'm only interested in playing actual Sonic fan games because, more than half of what's at Sage doesn't have Sonic the character or necessarily these physics. But each year that I've looked at, and I only really looked at the last few years, there was plenty of Sonic. So, this might be the last level, and look at this. I don't even care how scatterbrained this is. I love it. Why not put in Marble Garden ruins elements up here in space? And does anyone... oh, okay, yeah, I was about to ask the music, but Kyo says this is the Advance 3 song for Chaos Angel. Sky Sanctuary Ground, recolored. This is like Sonic's... he went to an Indian restaurant and got food poisoning from the vindaloo. And this is the dream that he had. This music is pretty high quality. I feel like I would have made it to my desk. Whoa, did you see that loop-de-loop? This is like the ultimate member berries. Loop-de-loops from Sandopolis and Mushroom Hill, bro? Dude, you earned it. Ooh, launch base mechanisms. Angel Island. Now this is just everything everywhere, all right here. Alright, Vector clarifies it's Chaos Angel Act 1. Polar Wildcat has decided that this level can't decide what it wants to be. Alright, we've played a lot of versions of this boss, but I'm still enjoying myself. Oh, he's got spikes now. That's kind of a cool raise the stakes. Wait, if I don't need to even use the side, what the hell was that? That was undercooked. Or maybe I'm just super good at games. Is there going to be a final boss now? Or was all of this secretly just the prologue? Lava Reef Act 2. Folie à deux. Kyo spotted the big chain. Maybe you were grabbing a pretzel when we first saw the chain earlier. Oh, you'll see it on the VOD. Wackadude was vibing with that there boss music. Alright, is this the final boss? I know we gotta get going with Sonic 3, but... Did you just bail out at the... Oh! This hidden palace has more rings in plain sight than the OG. I'm gonna do so good today, including at Marble Garden, which is one of the most dangerous levels for your score. Oh, it's gonna be so great fighting the Marble Garden Act 1 boss. Whoa! Ashura the Echidna glitch. Whoa! Dude, he's making that noise that I was talking about. Wrong. Yeah. That is so fast. Alright, if I die, I'm just gonna... Well, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I can get him... Look at him! Go. Alright, I'm gonna try... Do I have another life? Hello, Wonder Woman. Welcome to the final boss. Probably... And then we do gotta get going with Sonic 3. And we will, I assure you all. Oh god. Face plants into... Ashura the Echidna. Alright, I died. I tried. I failed. Just abruptly game over. Fade out effect like a spoiler. Alright, but another day I could just... Now, I don't know if it was this game or something else, where there was like a fisheye lens. It's possible it's this practice jam. This might be Sonic Extreme style 3D. Let's find out. Yeah, so I wasn't imagining. Look at this. Whoa, look at that. I've seen that graphic in another fan game. Anyone know if that's from something specific? You guys seeing this? Okay, and this is like a pseudo remix of the special stage theme. No jumping? Yeah, so I don't know if it's quite exactly like Sonic Extreme, because it doesn't exactly have the fisheye lens effect. Alright, but we'll save that for another day. Yeah, probably should be able to jump right now. Dies. Okay, that's what it is. Thank you. Polar Wildcat identifying that as the Sonic Mania Vortex portal. It crashed. Well, perfect time for a crash. Ta. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and set up Sonic 3 now, and get JJ's feed up in the upper right-hand corner. Maybe I'll just stay on camera, not even send you guys to the waiting zone. What's the harm? Ghost of Burbs got that there hype. Yup, and Wackadude correctly identifying it as the portal that classic Sonic goes into. Oh, okay. So it's not just... Oh, is that the portal Sonic goes into at the end, and when he comes out of the portal in the other end, he's in the Sonic Forces engine? Oh, man. It's an inter-engine portal. Wackadude confirms I was right about that thing I just said. BK, have it your way. Be cool, be cool. If any moderator wants to switch the category to Sonic 3, that would make my life micro easier. Let's open up Sonic 3. Such a good game. Haven't streamed it in a while. Today is a no bullcrap, no wacky premise. Just get the most points. And it has been a good while since I've played this here game for points. Never mind in a head-to-head versus wager. It's JJ's feed. Sonic and Knuckles. Should I change the graphics filter to sharp pixels? There's my baby. It's too big. JJ's feed. There's JJ. All right. So I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back in a minute or two to get started. Just got to refill my H2O. But also get psyched, because I love this game. Have you seen my music theory videos, Jays? Actually, I better set the music now, because I'm sure I'll forget when I come back. Sonic 3 Music Theory Hydrocity, available in stores now. Ghost Burp says, I make music theory videos? Oh, do I? Alright. Where are the music options? Tweaks. Well, I have everything on. Yeah, I'm thinking oh, actually, where's the levels? Yeah, level music. As released. Yeah. I kind of want to do as released because it's been so long since I've streamed this. Let's keep it with the music that I had at that famous daycare. Vector's gonna cheer us on. All right, so. Oh wait, you guys, it's not. Why is it frozen like? Oh, it's. All right. Well, anyway, our 2-minute break has begun. Go stretch your legs, grab a coffee. But I gotta make sure that this is gonna show up. Windows 10. Damn it. Alright, alright, I will, maybe in the classical days I always did it windowed. that locks it. That doesn't work. Exclusive full screen? Alright, windowed it is. Can I manually change the window? Yes. But is it in my interests? Alright, yeah, we'll get this up soon. C is for cookie, it's good enough for me. Come get your cookie if it's good. Alright, I'll be right back, team. And actually, I can make this a little bit bigger. Alright, I'll be back as soon as possible with more water and good gaming skills. Alright, let's get the wager up and running. Wonder Woman is counting on me to have good gaming skills. And as Cream and Amy say at different points in time, I'll do my best. Vector's gonna continue his Amy playthrough while we run through the guide. So, it's pretty simple, guys. Today's competition is who gets the most points. You could win by 10 points, could win by thousands. The only limit is your imagination and the logic of math. JJ says he's just gonna win. Let's verify that hypothesis. But until we do, it will be difficult to verify whether I'm gonna win or not. Alright. Who will get the bestest score? Alex? JJ. You're gonna have... let's do 30 minutes. No, 20. 30 is too much, because it only takes like 45 minutes to beat this game. So, betting has begun. You have 20 minutes. Bam Kwazam is in the house and is confident for a JJ victory. Alright. Now, Super Rayman says 15 minutes. Did I set it at 15 minutes for the wager? Wow, I already see 450 points. Bet on me, man. And look, Wonder Woman is confident that I'm gonna win, so that's gotta count for something. Alright, I think I'm ready. And starting at the exact same moment is not as important. But I'll still do the 3, 2, 1. It's just not like High stakes precision. There we go. Okay, Super Raymond was talking about the wager. Yeah, so I did pull the trigger on 20 minutes, and I see there's already now 3,000 points bet on moi. Okay. Normal game. Erase a file, as is tradition. Oh, and did you guys want the sharp pixels? So erase that one. All those. That was probably the emerald race with JJ. I didn't mean to do that. I'm going back. Thank you, Ghost of Burb, for certifying the certified flames. Did they show up on screen yet? Maybe I missed it, but I saw it in chat. Thank you for the bits, Ghost of Burb. Bamquizam simply cannot wait for Shadow Generations. Quick, think fast, Alex. What am I looking for? Come on, where's the filters? This could be a little better menu. Oh, here it is. Let's do sharp. Screw it. If we hate it, I could always switch out, but I think we should do some version of... Alright, normal game, new file... Alright, I'll erase it just to make it official. Alright, I'm gonna do the countdown of Destiny. Sonic alone, no Tails, no Knuckles. Amy is not even an option in this here software. Alright, here comes the countdown. There's your 3, 2, 1. Collect rings. Go. Oh, it's on. Wonder Woman's taking off. And yeah, have a good day tomorrow. Talk to you next time. Good to be back. No, we're not going to get special stage rings. I almost had the inclination to do that. Because that was off to a poop start. Now, I usually don't come down here. And it was necessary to get that, but it's not even going to affect anything, because this part is automated. What a useless invincibility. Because, yeah, you have to wait it out here. Now, I think that I can still get my 2-minute time bonus, right? Music glitch? The hell happened there? Yeah, I think I should be able to get my 2-minute bonus still. I'm gonna end up with more rings than I usually do? Technically, yes. Alright, yeah, I have a ton of time. Why didn't I chain hits? It's a little bit nerve-wracking. And yeah, Keo, the win condition is getting the best score. What did I put in the wager? I beat a little silly in the wager. Saying who will get the bestest score. But yeah, it's just highest score. Me or JJ. Remember to jump now. A crisp. Love this song. My God, do I. Feels like it was just years ago that I made the music theory video for this level. And then right here, speed modulation. That moment of the 25% video. But yeah, I assume that JJ... Yeah, I'm seeing he has like 22k. So he's already ahead of me, man. Whatever. I got to get rid of that shield. That one, if you're hasty, yeah, that's one that will get you when you come back. Now, will I have time to go for the rings? I don't know. I feel like I kind of screwed up time-wise. But did I truly? Risks it anyway. Yeah, I probably won't have enough time. But because I'm maybe a little rusty, maybe it's for the best, that I not try to hurry up and do something too risky. I'd rather just take the 20 rings. And if you're playing Origins, he's gonna disappear a whole... Yeah, I missed it by 2 seconds. But that, I think that was kind of what it was. So I think I made the right choice. Now JJ's still trucking through Act 2. Why is he so far behind? Did he take a hit? I think I see his rings in the single digits, which means all I have to do is maintain this lead for the rest of the run, and I'll be able to take the victory podium. Did anyone see what happened to JJ? Now this level, of course, has some finicky ramps with phantom pixels and such. Remember I talked about this shortcut in the music theory video? And on we go. Alright, no, I don't have enough height. So I gotta take the unpopular route. Oh, you can jump off of those things? Yeah, I might have screwed myself out of the time bonus, but this is Bam Kwazam's Sonic Jam. It's got that underwater swing rhythm, walking on the moon. What does you take, walking on the moon? Avoid the termite fish. I need a bubble, don't I? But this is an exit right here. So don't take a time cost for the bubble, because it's going to spray me up. I knew the game enough to know that, baby. Just got an extra life. Go ahead, trigger your rockets. Yeah, I feel like I've learned the hard way that spin dashing into those guys sometimes doesn't work. Am I going to miss the time bonus again? Yeah, come on. Alright, get this 6 hit after the turbine stops. Bing. Alright. Didn't get the time bonus, so that, you know... Yeah, I think I see JJ rolling up to the boss. Alright, not quite the boss, but he's only a minute in. So he could still have that time bonus at his disposal. Yeah, now Third Bruno is noticing that the drowning music was quiet compared to the level music. And I actually do know... Uh-oh. That doesn't matter, right? Yeah, I don't... it's been so long since we've done this. I'm inclined to just not even worry about deaths. Like, no, we're not going to subtract 5,000 points. I just don't want to do that. It's my birthday week. I'm playing a card. Yeah, so sorry, Third Bruno. Yes, it's because the drowning music is classified as a special effect. and my ears are all messed up, so the ring sound effect causes a problem. So unfortunately, right, and even I think the title screen music is classified as a sound effect, bizarrely. So that has led to situations in the past where, oh boy, I gauge the volume for the stream in OBS based on the title screen, and then when it gets into the actual level, it's like jarringly loud. Yeah, now Third Bruno says, see, that is how you do a forced waiting period in a boss. Nothing too tedious. Looking at you, Sonic Superstars. Why do you have us wait around during a boss battle? Why don't you give me opportunities to hit the boss frequently, but depending on the opportunity, it's very much at a risk. Some risks bigger than others, but always some version of a risk-reward opportunity to sneak in more hits. You play a Metroid game, you know what I'm talking about, baby. Go ahead, sweetheart. I need to figure out how to deal with those puppies. Do-do-do-do. Oh boy, don't fall. Now if this extends, I think I can jump across, no problem. Yeah. That, I don't know why that one jump psychs me out. I almost always get it right. I don't know if I've ever messed it up, but it's still nerve-wracking every single time. There goes JJ up the fans. Protect these rings, yo. Oh boy. I missed the bus. But yeah, Zach is vibing with these glissandos. We've arrived. Sonic 3. Drag your hand across the keyboard. Todd from Breaking Bad can demonstrate. Oh god, I almost lost a hit to get a stupid individual shark. The hand is so comical. It's like Mario's white glove. Sonic can walk on water like the best of them. Oh boy. Alright, I didn't fall downstairs. Kyo says, what's a glissando? I guess my music theory videos were ineffective. A glissando is when you drag your hand down every note of the keyboard. But it might hurt a little bit, so try to use your thumb with your fingernail facing down. Hat Kid says, is there okay I get the VGM on Saturday? Are you asking me permission to get the VGM request on Saturday? Because that's not up to me. That is the result of the high-speed duel that is the channel points mark. Oh, I almost flubbed that big time. Okay, yeah, so Sam, I can't, yeah, because you're not talking about the Patreon reward, right? Because you only did 1 unit of that, I believe. Alright, it wasn't an efficient boss battle, but who cares? The point is, JJ's heading to the boss with like 39k. Oh, okay, Sam. Yeah, if you were asking, yes, so there will be a VGM request on Saturday. I don't know exactly what time it will, because Saturday's birthday stream is just kind of going to be, you know, casual. It's a canon full stream and all, but it's not following a strict schedule or anything. But yeah, there's going to be the, you know, the Super Metroid race. and then maybe some Assure the Glitch. I'm not 100% set on that, but probably there should be some kind of sanity. Alright, JJ is climbing out of Hydro City with... I can't see his score. Watch out for the spike ball. It's not edible. Yeah, I should probably be back now. Let's see if it's going to load in my monitor. Yeah, that happened the other day, and I have no idea what the cause is. Sorry about that, guys. I'm just going to make sure that I'm on Ethernet, because I can't fathom why I would not be. Oh, it's Ethernet, and Wi-Fi is off. So I really have no idea what's going on with that. But the show goes on, and now me and JJ are in a closer spot in the game. So I think JJ has 62k, and I have 77. So whatever happened to him at, what was it, Hydro Act 1? I forget, but it was enough to take the lead. But yeah, Wackadude certifies we're back like it never happened. And I can lose this shield without worrying about my cool bonus, you know? Such a good song. I would love to hear more compositions by Miyoko Takaoka, because this is a next level bop. Is bop already a cringe word? Bop seems like a cringe word. You know, bop, that's like from the 1950s. You go to the sock hop. I took a big hit, JJ. And it's toward the end of the level. Well, if it's any consolation, I took a hit here in Act 1, which has the boss that I struggle with by far the most. Watch now, I'm going to have a perfect boss battle. Because there's so much less on the line, I'm not going to get psyched out. Okay, yeah, so... Yeah, because technically a new stream started. I should, Alright, and I see at least that the channel points prediction did not get interrupted. However, let me quickly just remove the channel. Instead of trying to say it out loud, I'll just quickly do it. Alright, I didn't even know there was a button to just disable something without, I can't even think, sorry. You get thrown off when you have a connection drop. It's not a good feeling. But we're still here, trucking on. Yes, Hat Kid says our points are safe. Alright. Dang it. Hey, if losing a lot of those rings was enough to make me not nervous, so much so that I did well in that boss and got to keep the 46 rings, I'll take it. Let's just hope that it doesn't help JJ pull ahead, man. This music was so amazing, and like I was saying, I mean, it is so amazing, but I used the past tense to recall specifically the first time I got to this level, because it wasn't at my house. It was at the legendary daycare that had Sonic games, including this one, long before we had it available at my own house, man. That was a deluxe daycare. Formative life memories, I tell you. Also, did you guys hear that the Halo Studio 343 rebranded to Halo Studios? I assume it's done as a Facebook-type gimmick. You know, they changed their name to Meta since the public perception of Facebook was in the toilet. Now it's not 343, but Halo Studios. That is all. Hat Kid confirms that what I was saying is real. That was so funny listening to that Spawn Wave clip when he was showing what they've come up with as a third-person Halo. Yeah, so take a look at this gameplay. You can see that it's pretty disgusting. I was not expecting that word. But yeah, Demrupees says they're not called 343 anymore. It was just a day or two ago that they announced they're now just called Halo Studios. Now, the only explanation I came across was that by changing their name, they can maybe have some kind of loophole workaround with contract negotiations, so that can't be good. Wow. Back in the day, Bam Kwazam begged his mom to buy this at Walmart for Windows when you were in preschool, bro. And it took 1,000,000 years to boot up, but it was worth it. Wow. So that must have been the Sonic & Knuckles collection on PC. That's wicked cool. Not even I owned that. And I'm Alex Yard. Still. After all the music theory videos I've done, I'm still Alex Yard, baby. Yeah, Demrupees didn't know that. Maybe they'll make a good Halo now. Yeah, and I don't know if there's also a weird component of contractors where, you know, a concerning amount of a growing and growing percentage of work on the game is done by contractors. I could have that wrong, but there's some kind of gimmickry with that, I believe. Yeah, Bam Kwazam says in that Sonic & Knuckles PC collection, it was as simple as arrows to move and enter to jump. Wow, not spacebar. Rid of the shield. Those face in the wall, man in the mountain is in Assure the Glitch. Available now on, what is it, Game Jolt, Game Banana, Game Mango? I forget. Oh god. So JJ, no, JJ's busy playing the game, but anyone else, what ended up turning out to be your favorite Sage game this year? And why is it Pizza Tower Nights Edition? That was a previous year, I think. Alright, scary, actual true set piece. Oh boy. I can bounce on these spikes. What am I doing? JJ, I'm about to get... I got psyched out by the spikes. I haven't played this game in a bit. And hey, what's up, Yuval Armor? You're wondering if I've ever heard of Balls 3D. Whoa, that was a massive error, dude. JJ's now going to be able to catch up. Now, if I'm thinking of the right game, Yuval Armor, yeah. So, not only have I heard of that, I had that game as a kid. And I can't say that it really captivated me or anything. I didn't get much lasting enjoyment out of it, but yeah, that was kind of like a kooky game with attitude, and it was like 3D It was a 3D fighter, wasn't it? Pseudo 3D or whatever. I can't believe that I got crushed. Getting psyched out by the Badnik spikes. And now JJ's gonna catch up after all these bets have been placed. Still got those 300 points. Is that 3 rings worth? Who cares, man? But yeah, Yuval, are you a Balls 3D content creator? It's got that funny intro song. Yeah. Oh, yeah. if you've never heard the song, then hearing my recreation of it just now was almost as horrible as the Halo third-person combat glimpse, which was apparently, according to those in the know, disgusting. Keo says enter to jump is gross. I always think that jump is like spacebar is the universal kind of keyboard input for jump. Yeah, Keo had said that Halo Studios is a creatively bankrupt name. And Wackadude predicts that Sonic Team will just be rebranded to Sonic. Keo rolled into today's stream not expecting to hear the phrase balls content creator. Only in the zone, baby. Hat Kid says that someone quit Halo Studios because it had guns. I mean, what did that interview look like? Did the interviewer lie and say that, there's no guns in our game, instead it's going to be these kind of soft lasers that kind of tickle you? They tickle you so heavily that you're incapacitated, so you're out of the battle, but you're not actually going to die. And then this poor employee rolls up on day one, opens their Silicon Graphics workstations, and there's just an AK. See that Cool Kids jump I just did? Only in the zone. Wackadude wonders if we're going to get an Alex Yard music theory about Alex Yard and his history. Do you mean me doing a music theory video on my own compositions? Like the rock music that I wrote and recorded in the 2000s? Followed by the video game music that I composed and exported in the 2010s? Followed by a concludatory chapter of the couple of small remixes and arrangements that I've done in the 2020s. Get ready for Michael Jackson's glass-shattering 3, 2, 1 now. And did you hear Heavy D say jam? Because he was saying it right under your nose ears for the past many decades. You had no ass idea until I told you in the rather successful music theory video. The music theory video for Carnival Night Zone made a lot of the videos that came after it look unsuccessful by comparison. Keo is appreciative to have the OG Carnival Night music, hell yeah. Okay, Wackadude is talking about my YouTube channel history. Well, it's pretty much just ask all the Lilia things, and then music theory. So there's... Oh, you mean the ancient era of my horrible content, my now unwatchable content? Because I talk so loudly, and for a while I was over-enunciating my words out of a motivation where I'm like, I don't want anything I'm saying to be unclear. So let me go out of my way to pronounce everything absurdly perfect. And the irony is that when you overpronounce your words, you actually end up pronouncing them poorly. Whether or not you want to say you're pronouncing it poorly, what you are definitely doing is losing clarity. You'd be surprised that sometimes talking regular with, lazy, dropping your G's, is sometimes, more, oh God. Alright, this is a boss that I struggle with. So I need to hyper-focus. This boss is won in the opening moments. If you get the first hit in at the perfect time, like I just did, come on, DVD. Dude, that was a rescue. I see that JJ has already crossed 100, though. He's at 101. So now I'm going to get to 110. Hey, how's it going, Otto? Yeah. This is a points wager. Autoya is currently on a 15-minute coffee break. Hope the coffee is delicious. But yeah, this is a good old-fashioned points wager. Autoya hung out with us, for a lot of the classic points wagers back in the ancient era of Alex Yardzone streaming. But yeah, Wackadude said a music theory video on my own music projects would also be welcome. No shields. Yes, skills. Nice. Lore Stream rang the golden bell just because you could. You don't get anything for that. Next time, you should spend all those points on a bet. Make the bet exciting. The mayo. Yes, hello to Otto, yeah. Dem Rupees remembers the super old days. Yeah, so Dem Rupees has been in the game for quite a while. He was there for some of my early experimental content. As I'll say ad nauseum, the only way to learn how to do something good is to do it a million times, even if most of those million times are dog grab in retrospect. Where the hell am I falling to? Is that a big time cost I just had? Or a shortcut? Where the hell is this? This is the beginning of the level! Well, good thing that there's not much of a time bonus to be had in this stage. Yeah, what Autoya wants to say is that, oh no. Wow. I gotta stay focused on the game. Autoya says time attack is an underrated mode, and it makes you appreciate Sonic Superstars even more. Yeah, if I had to guess, probably, yeah, Superstars is better tailored to purely a time-based, more so than these games. I don't know that for sure, but it's kind of what my gut says. And my gut has a good track record. Now, Super Rayman is concerned that he could never catch up because he took a break to have dinner. However, this is not a time wager, so there's no time requirement. You get a dynamite score, there's no taking that away from you. What's JJ's score? Seems like it might be too high. 123? That's a lot of points. Uh-oh. Am I gonna be stuck in here? Probably. I got hit by the... This wasn't my fault, but I'm probably gonna have to just... I don't think I have a choice. Because it wasn't my fault, would you be okay with me restarting the entire act? I was on the barrel, got hit by a bat, and got glitched into the wall, and now I can't get out. And I had 99 rings. Alright, thank you, JJ, for your understanding. I'm gonna restart the act. Yeah, it was a BS glitch. And I sort of let it happen because I realized that I had a shield. So I was like, alright, perfect. Just take out the shield while I'm dealing with the barrel. But then chaos ensued. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Don't want to risk getting crushed again. I still haven't watched the Halo show. Maybe we should group watch it to poop on it. I've heard it's garbage. I don't know how much of the music it has. Boom, tsh, tsh, da-dum. Has Bill Nye ever done an episode on the physics of how these platforms work? Because it's something we've all wondered since childhood. I'm gonna fall down again? No, good. Wackadoo thought that the whole point of Sonic 3 Air was to remove glitches. It certainly removed some, but not all. Yeah, I can imagine that taking a hit while on the barrel is, such a specific scenario that they maybe weren't able to realize or do a lot of playtesting for or whatever. But the bats can reach you on that barrel, so there's no excuse. Let me get rid of the shield now. Boom. Oh, can't. Is that... I can't remember if that's like that in the original game. Deflecting projectiles. Because I think that using the insta-shield to deflect projectiles, like at launch base... That was not in the original game, but they added it to air. Probably the shield's always deflected, though. I have a lot of rings. JJ took a hit because he's deep into the darkness of Act 2 with only like 20-some rings. So this could be a redemption opportunity. Wackadude's taking off. I'll see you later, my man. Alright, I'll get rid of the shield now. I missed a good Badnik opportunity, but you think I can spin dash here? Does it anyway. Hat Kid's talking about a ROM hack. Which one? Hat in Time Eclipse? Sounds exciting. Lights are off. The children are put to bed. It's time for the adults to have arguments and high-stakes poker games. It is weird playing this without the prototype. I've been playing so much with the great Act 2 prototype Latin festival music. Okay, Sam was talking about this very game, Sonic 3 Air. I think this just qualifies as a mod rather than a ROM hack. But we'll see if I get the answer right on Jeopardy. I have so many rings. It'd be a shame if something happened to them. I'm climbing up to 200. Turn those lights back on and recognize the fact that the 1 to 4 chords are jubilant. Whatever I say at that part. Here's the Grant Kirkhope quote about doing a key change where, you're not sure where you're going. You kind of do all these acrobatic gymnastics to go to this chord and that chord, and then you're like, all right, it's time to loop back to the start of the song. I gotta find a way to bring it all back home. Eblo explains, hello Eblo, that Sonic 3 Air is closer to a decompilation. As... that isn't exactly the right term since the original game was written in assembly. Yeah, I may lack the expertise to settle the debate. However, I just got an extra life. Yeah, I would have thought it was a mod because this runs on top of... is it the Sega Ages version? I don't know if Sega Ages, but it's definitely the... the Genesis Classics collection. That, I'm pretty sure, is what it is. Doesn't get the bats. Alright, so now I got 220 rings. And JJ's bitrate is too heavy for me to see his score against the ice cap background, but this is do or die for me right now. I didn't even need to hurry up and do it, but I felt confident about it. First round, he goes down. Yeah, Eblo and Matt. Yeah, so I happen to know, Eblo, that it does... This Sonic 3 Air mod specifically requires that Genesis Classics version, which is no longer... It's delisted. It's no longer available. So that technically makes it harder for newcomers to get their hands on Sonic 3 Air by legal means. Ghost of Burb's heading to bed. I'll talk to you later, Ghost of Burb. Bam Kuzam's hyped up for this here good stage. Thank you for the good luck, Ghost of Burb. I'm gonna try to win. Alright, so it looks like me and JJ are tied now, which is nuts. I think he's at 138 to my 139. Wow. Catcraft Stream says, your throat is not an egg. Well, if anyone tells you otherwise, you will be prepared to disagree. What's up, Catcraft Streams? Welcome to the zone. Cat Kid wonders if you can use the OG ROM of Sonic 3. No, I think it literally has to be only specifically that formerly available Steam... I just missed an important Badnik combo. But it's not that important. Over 1,000 points lost, though. Keo says there's an arranged version of Prototype Ice Cap with this version's instrument that sounds really good. Is that on YouTube or something? It even has the ticker. Tails' SOS from the Miles Electric. I love these pairs of rings. It was fun to collect these growing up, and it still is. Alright, Eblo says those Steam versions are just flat. Yeah. Hey, if they are chemically identical in every single way that Neil deGrasse Tyson could verify, then there you have it. They're the same. The only reason I'm suspicious of that is because the instructions specifically call out. But I'll have Nathan Fielder do a deep dive report for me. JJ's working on the boss. I'm not there yet. So yeah, tonight I'm gonna go to bed on the early side, with the reason being that I want to do voiceover tomorrow after work. Time cost. I find that the best time to record voiceover is like at the end of the, like in the evening, like 8 p.m. or later. And preferably, if I've done a lot of talking that day, that's better. It's like kind of a good vocal warm-up. If I end up doing a lot of talking at work, that benefits the eventual product. Are JJ's rings on the low side? I don't know, but I gotta master this boss, man. Yeah, I don't even want to risk it. I'm gonna play this one safe. You can't. Oh, I haven't played this in so. All right, Eblo makes a fair point. Yeah, you could very well be totally right on this. The instructions probably did that because it was the easiest way to legally acquire said ROMs. Alright, Eblo checked the site, so it is forever established that this can just as easily run on a legitimate ROM. I don't know what I was thinking. I went to the side of the screen. I guess I do. It's not baffling. I have not practiced this. But I should have, right? I this is Who Gives a Crap moot point theater, but as I was doing it, I had the micro thought, I'm like, wait, this doesn't feel like familiar muscle memory. Oh. So I can't really see what JJ's score is. But this is a back and forth bout of gaming skills, gaming flubs, character building, deep lore. For life, hard times gone by. Brad Buxer didn't even compose this song. Apparently it was Bruce Cornell of Jetsons fame. But when they put together the Sonic 3 music, this had not been released. It would not be released in any form until 2008, when it was thrown into the Jetsons Complete Recordings, audio box set. The one that comes with the pre-order bonus of a Baby Sonic keychain. Alright, can I do Yasuhara's puzzle? Not perfectly. But I got the rings. Alright, JJ has 158, so yeah, he's got a healthy 10k lead. That's not what you want to see. And this boss, I had it mastered at one point. I shouldn't get too greedy. 2 hits per pass. What can I say? When you fight this boss, you really need to know where you're going. Oh, I'm burned up about that. You need to know right where. Oh, I really shouldn't beat myself up about that, but I think the problem is that I'm not thinking ahead enough. This is like a very Zen experiment. Stick a fork in Alex Yard, my god. Oh, do I gotta go back to get rings? Yeah, I was not thinking ahead. You can't just think about aiming for the target of Eggman. You have to know where you're going next, to the left or right. I am burning up with embarrassment, my gosh. Let me take this off, jeez. Now, Hat Kid is ready to claim that Sonic 3 Angel Island Revisited runs on the Oxygen engine. Never heard of him. Isn't that one of those free apps on Roku or something? Top again. Let's see, can I get him? Like that, I hit him from the back with an insta-shield because I only had so many rings, so it was a low-stakes risk. Onward. Onward and upward, the famous quote from Super Mario Wonder and millions of other content slices that came before it. Here we are at the LBZ, baby. Awesome music, great voice samples, with very specific instructions on how to succeed in this game. I can just imagine them in the studio making this beat, it sounding sick. But of course, none of Michael Jackson and Brad Buxer's team presumably were doing any sort of work or programming on the machine. So they probably just recorded their own demos, sent it to Sega, and then Setsamaru and them would actually program it into the system. And if I understand correctly, they were not just programming the music note for note verbatim, they were tweaking it. Like, I think I heard Howard Drossen, who composed a thing or two for Sonic and Knuckles. I think he said that, you send them your demo on a cassette tape, and they program it, but they're not just doing a total one-to-one cut. They are making arrangement choices. And for a lack of a better term, Howard Drossen said, like, once they're done with it, you can feel that signature Japanese touch. Right? It's the kind of thing that you couldn't hope to put into words, but you will listen to it and enjoy the magic of it. Spikies. Who knows? Maybe I'll win if JJ accidentally uses that ring. What's the move that costs 10 ring to use? That brings your partner back, which in this game would be Tails. LBZ. Oh yeah, those towers in the background we saw earlier today in Sonic Entropy. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Can the embarrassment grow any deeper? I just lost 70 rings, JJ. So if you beat me today, then I will really need to beat you on Saturday. That's Super Metroid 1, which is technically Metroid 3. If you look at the title screen. But you already knew that. Sam knew that. Have any of you watched the show on HBO called The Rehearsal? That's why I had Nathan Fielder on the mind. The guy from Nathan For You. The show The Rehearsal is like a pseudo-reality show where he tries to help someone do something by doing a ton of, rehearsals. So I watched the first episode last night, and the guy, what he was trying to do was he wanted to confess to his friends that he actually didn't have a master's degree. Because he has a group of friends that go to trivia night, and he talked himself into the lie that he had a master's degree. So basically, Nathan Fielder kind of coaches the guy and runs through practice rehearsals of what it will be like to tell your friends. And you go through all the different permutations of how it will go, but they even set up like a set. It's a fake restaurant meant to resemble the actual restaurant where they do their trivia nights. It was kind of not mind-blowing is not the word, but it's very high concept and bizarre. The way Nathan has a flowchart that he builds to account for, every last possibility. Is the food going to come out on time? Are you going to get some of the trivia questions right? Because all those things can affect how the confession goes. You know what this means. You hear this music. Some of the instruments are missing, quote unquote. It's because, this music is so great. And I don't mean to be, bending over backwards to, make excuses for the simple arrangement choices that were probably, let's be honest, the result of a time crunch. They didn't have time to do deluxe remixes for Michael Jackson Squad's tunes. But what they ended up doing is so great for what it is. To use the classic pseudo cop-out phrase. It's not that much of a cop-out. I gotta do that more often. jump right across the... Not jump, but use that Sonic premise where if there's a gap of sorts, you can clear a gap if you have enough speed. And there's a moment in minus Celsius that does that. Oh god. Lasers. Olympic mini event, and I lost. Because I didn't get the highest rank. Oh, I wonder if the YouTube... Did it start? No, there it is. Yeah, I think maybe the YouTube streams don't get interrupted. When there's a connection drop like there was before, Twitch will start a new stream. But somehow YouTube is able to keep it continuous. And really there's no excuse why Twitch doesn't have that, so... Get a hold of that, Mr. Twitch. Whoever the CEO is. Bam. Oh, dangerous fire. Alright, well, it looks like JJ are, he's got a considerable points lead, but we are at about the same spot. So yeah, Super Metroid speedrun on the horizon. Maybe wrap up with some Assure the Glitch. And certainly a VGM quest. Where am I supposed to go? I love insta-shielding both of those jerks. Right. Final showdown. Well, let's see. Yeah, he's got... No, so I definitely already lost. But since I already lost, that takes the pressure off, and now I'm gonna fight this boss. Well, north of perfect. So far, so perfect, baby. Yeah, there's JJ starting the boss, so we're right in sync. As far as game progress. Despite the fact that I had to redo most of Act 2 of Carnival Night. So maybe has JJ been taking crazy paths to get more rings, but they take longer? What? Thank you, Vector Sader, for the good race commendations. JJ bested me yet again. And I will be using the Insta-Shield at every available opportunity on the last phase of the boss. That was close. Far so me. Hey, had to go for it. Nothing to lose, except style points and true points. I love that. When you get the last hit, there's no bounce. You just hit the ground confidently. Look at us finishing the boss right on cue. Well, bravo, JJ. You bested me by a great deal. Wow, JJ almost got 200k. Bravo. Let's see how the wagers shook out. Alright, JJ was the underdog, so the third Bruno is picking up the biggest victory. You bet 1,000, and you're getting almost 3 times rewards. Turnover. Turnaround? You know what I mean. Return on investment. Nice job, third Bruno. Wonder Woman contributed the majority of the funds in today's betting pot. So there goes JJ's victory. Ta-da! Super Rayman certifies... JJ bows to me, sir. GG indeed. Super Rayman says JJ won the race in both completion and score. How about that? How about that? Well, you know what time it is. It's time for JJ's request. So let's hop over to the hangout zone. Not the waiting zone, but the hangout zone. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll make the background that wacky sonic entropy. Unless it has blinking lights that feel unpleasant for some. But let me pull it up. All right. Here it comes. Name this tune. We get the Shadow the Hedgehog kick drum to start things out. Listen to this. Alright, Keo said it had bitrate issues. Well, that's worth considering, but I wonder if the problem wouldn't be a thing or wouldn't be as bad. Oh, listen to this part of the song. If it was a static still shot. Now, JJ also mentions internet connection issues. You mean that background caused the stream connection to drop? So yeah, Kia wonders who suggested this, and this request is from JJ himself. Vector Sater has internet grievances. But yeah, JJ says, this song is not even on the soundtrack OST for the game it's in, even though it was composed for one of its most memorable moments. Keo's fishing for a hint, as any good guesser should. I'm sure you guys saw in the headlines, but Nintendo's big announcement today was alarming. Get it? Vector Sater could have sworn you've heard this before, but probably not in its proper context. Yeah, that's the classic thing where it's like, wow, this seems kind of familiar. I've definitely heard this somewhere. But it could have been, background music in like a Carl Jobs video. Third, Bruno and Vector Sater provide the courtesy responses for my weak sauce bit. Keo's guessing Rocket League. Hat Kid is guessing new hardware. And JJ's hint is that he's actually done a request from this game before. So if you've attended all streams in the past 2 years, that's gonna narrow it down for you. I'm gonna find some... Probably no one's gonna guess it at this point. So I will start to find some gameplay footage. Ubisoft game. That's a big hint. And yeah, sorry Hat Kid, I was goofing around with that. It sure is the alarm clock. Not Far Cry or Rayman or Assassin's Milk. Alright. See the gameplay without the title. Let's see if that clicks for you, alright? So here's the gameplay. Well, this is like an intro, maybe. Keo was getting puzzle game vibes for a moment there. And Keo has it. This is the Reggie Fils-Aimé era instant classic, Zombie University. Good graphics on that couch. Yeah, JJ says, wow, look at the frame rate on this PC version. Pimlico, why does that sound familiar? Whoa, I like that white silhouette of the soldier. It's good art design. Vector wouldn't have guessed this. Yeah, I feel like the last time JJ had a Zombie U request, there was at least one other person here that was like, also really into the game and was happy to see it get some love. Now, does the Mario Watch have a reveal trailer with 4K resolution? Or alarm clock, I should say. Alright, it does have... Wow, it's a 5-minute trailer. We're definitely going to watch that later. Keo's had a cold streak lately. Hasn't guessed any in a bit. Hat Kid knew it, based on the honor system guessing module. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot the fact that, yeah, why would Zombie U be on any other machine? But JJ adds, yes, this game was ported to other consoles, but it needs to be experienced in the Wii U gamepad. Yeah, I mean, the Wii U gamepad is like integral to the whole philosophy of the game, right? Like what? Playing it on a PC without the gamepad? It's kind of just like Thanksgiving without turkey, question mark? I don't know. Hat Kid has this game. It's called Zombie. So they just dropped the U to get rid of the Reggie Fils stink of the Wii U. I know Reggie didn't invent the Wii U, but damn Rupees forgot all about this game. It has Half-Life elements, in that it has, stairs and guns. I'm sure you have to crawl through a vent at some point of the campaign. I see the lightning flashes, paddy wagon, graffiti. Ooh, tapping minigames to break open the dough. These graphics are damn good, I gotta say. Look at these poor bastards. They flocked here thinking they'd be safe, that the royals would protect them. But the establishment looks after itself. No one else. God helps those who help themselves. Never forget that. And hello there, Garden, over on YouTube. Welcome to the stream. We're in our final segment where we're hanging out looking at a video game music request. Today from JJ44. JJ, and this is from Zombie U for the Wii U, although this is footage from the PC version. JJ says the other ports are okay, but the inventory management and other mechanics doesn't feel right without the gamepad. Yeah, JJ says this part that we're looking at looks good smooth, because the frames can drop on the Wii U at around this point. Yeah, so on a sliding scale of, item inventory interface management, does it pretty much go Zombie U, Zombie, the port of Zombie U to PC, and then Tears of the Kingdom / Echoes of Wisdom. The Echoes of Wisdom frame rate and poop menu is like, I don't even know what to say. How bad is it going to get before things turn around? Ubisoft is dying. They deserve it. Who do you think's going to buy Ubisoft? Microsoft? They're soft. Yeah, now Dem Rupees flabbergasted to find that the Steam version of this game requires a Uplay account. So I have to buy a Wii U, make an account there, carry it over to this, enjoy content. Now, JJ, what specifically is this music for? Is it for a certain memorable moment in the story or something? But yeah, Hat Kid says most Ubisoft games do need that Ubisoft Connect. Skip ahead so that things happen. Standing at the door like this is Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, Keo says it's Zombie U for Ubisoft now. JJ explains that you hear this music during the bit where you're raiding some flats. Love that word, flats. Apartments, right? And there's a bunch of zombies in a disco room with this music playing. Nice. So does this game like to have fun at times? With some funny situations? It's not all doom and gloom. And this was before Michel Ancel left, right? So he probably poked his head into the dev room of this team's game, see what they were up to. He was probably too busy doing the post-release patches for the video game adaptation of Peter Jackson's King Kong. Wow, JJ would actually describe this game, if you can believe it, as a Souls-like. Well, the Fire has better frame rate than Shadows and Flames on the Switch. We got this art gallery. And hello to Funny Frog. Yeah, so I pretty much did... Funny Frog was asking, is Sonic Entropy complete? Yes, we did finish that a good while ago. I didn't beat the final boss. The game just had a few zones. But it was I liked it for what it was. It wasn't revolutionary Sonic gaming or anything, but it had the goofy camera thing where the camera can sway ahead or behind. I don't even know how to describe it, but JJ says that this has an item and skill loss upon death. And online communication and zombies will appear in other players' games. Ah, so it's like the standees, Mario Wonder, and also the Dark Souls connectivity. Alright, JJ says that it was the Rayman team that made this game, which is of course Ubisoft Montpellier, as Nitro Rad correctly pronounces it, because I think he's from Nova Scotia. So he had limited social interactions growing up, because there's only like 30 people at Nova Scotia. I'm just joking. Keo says, in Keo's opinion, the thing that most defines Souls-like is the weighty combat. I thought it was the non-linear sandbox element. You know, creative ways to beat the game without breaking it. I don't know. But yes, JJ says that Ubisoft recently made a true Metroidvania. With that Prince of Persia game. Yeah, I never heard Sparky's, extended review and thoughts, Digital Foundry style, but a guy can dream. Yes, and JJ is saying this guy is a speedrunner. Yeah, I kind of stealthily picked a speedrun. As a joke. Wow, an insulin minigame. Tap the button as quick as you can. This does feel Half-Life-y. What are you guys doing after the stream today? Super Metroid? Yeah, JJ says that a person's first play of this game will not look like this. But it will have EB Boy pop in. What's going on, EB? Yeah, Keel finds it interesting that three different people have three different takes on a Souls-like. Yeah, because Keel thinks it's heaviness. I think it's non-linear sandbox elements. And JJ says a Souls-like is a game where a character does this. I'm just kidding about JJ's definition. But it's the football guy. EB Boy wonders what game is this? This is Zombie U for the Nintendo Wii U Up. It's the zombie game that uses... This is probably the most, definitive, successful, meaningful use of integrating the Wii U gamepad into gameplay. And it was what Breath of the Wild was supposed to do, then didn't. EB says, Zombie U, is this involved? Now EB's definitely got to try it. Yeah, I've only ever heard good things. First and foremost from JJ himself. Good ladder climbing physics. Garden's gonna be working on Garden's game after today's streaming broadcast. Opening the sewer micro game. EB Boy wonders who won the race, and yeah, it was JJ by a lot. It was points, but yeah, he won by over 20k. I crashed and burned. And I assume, JJ, that you had not, practiced this week. Maybe you did, but if I had to guess, I would assume you did it purely on instinct and lifelong knowledge of the game rather than, reinforcing muscle memory this week. And then, yeah, Evie Boy also asking if I beat the Riders level, and yeah, I think it was my second try. And so, right, how many streams had I tried to beat that Wave the Bird level in Riders? So I beat it on the second try today, and then I went to the final boss and beat that on the first try. It wasn't that hard, the final boss. I guess that Wave Bird level is, kind of the true final boss. Now, some people will tell you that, oh, look at is this the disco room where you hear this music? Too bad he's speedrunning it through his life. I knew there was going to be a Half-Life GoldenEye vent in here, so I'm vindicated. Alright, JJ didn't practice this week, he's just good at games. That is, unless you count playing Ashura today. You still trying to beat Uma Bruge's personal best time? Yeah, Evie Boy, yes. Evie Boy is talking, yeah, we were talking about that same principle before. You keep hitting the wall in a game, but you come back the next day sweet easily. Yeah, and I was talking about how, like, learning a guitar or piano song or solo often adheres to that same principle. It sinks into your memory, your habits, so that when you sit down the next day with a fresh perspective, boom, you knock it out. JJ wanted to soak in the main player's route again. What's that? You want me to find a non-speed run? Because we are kind of getting close to the end. And I guess we could look at the... Sorry I don't have a lot of steam in the tank for today. But I do need to go to bed early tonight so I can get a deluxe resting session so that I can record perfect voiceover tomorrow. Evie Boy remembers the completionist. Oh, okay, JJ was talking about, for sure. Okay, yeah, so you wanted to soak in the main player's route again. Alright, so yeah, no true skips or, yeah, sequence breaks, so to speak. Yeah, Evie Boy... Okay, so Evie Boy remembers the completionist was talking about that concept of, you try and can't write, but come back with a fresh mind the next day, bang it off first try. So the completionist tried to say that was a personal quirk of his and not something that happens to people worldwide. That is a very completionist thing to do. To think that he is in some way special, distinct, or unique above the rest. Yeah, it really is a general concept. It happened to JJ with Ridley. How many times did he try to fight Ridley on Sunday? But then Monday, he just wiped him out twice. First 2 tries. And I think I beat Ridley my first 2 times on stream. And I tried him a million times and died a lot. But the first 2, I believe I... Wait, EB says it was odd to you that he named it after himself? What, so did the completionist talk about that thing and say like, oh, I'm coining this as the completionist effect or something? Yeah, JJ says, how do I feel about today's 115? Bravo! I should certainly not be resting on my laurels for this weekend's race. I guess the main thing, like, I haven't looked at your full, complete route to the extent that I don't want to discredit my performance, but I wonder if part of what's going on is that you're getting too many items. I suspect that, and it's not like you're playing the game wrong at this phase, but I strongly suspect that once you get a lot of runs under your belt, you'll realize that sometimes chasing down these missile upgrades is just too much of a detour, and that can be compensated with just good gameplay And also, you can compensate for skipping certain missile upgrades by using the wave beam. I really do think I should just say the charge shots. I don't think there's any boss in the game. A better way of saying it is that I suspect that every boss in the game has an optimal strategy that at least includes charge shots to some extent. Yeah, JJ can do Mother Brain one lap. You don't have to go back to recharge. 55 missiles and 20 supers. Yeah, I think 55 might be my default missile amount, but I'm not positive. EB heard that it's because after you fail a few times, you start worrying, picturing those past failures, thus fulfilling them in future attempts, because your mind is focused on picturing that failure. So like the errors pile up in a single session and you start getting in your own head. I would have thought it's more of like, it's like if you were to ask someone, just generally, let's say you have a test and you know you're going to have to study for the test for about 2 hours. Would it be better or worse to do those 2 hours the day of the test or the night before? And I think probably everyone, without thinking twice, would say the night before. And that's what I would say too. I think that, like, even just having a day and a sleep cycle, for it to, you know, kind of linger in your long-term memory, I have to think that that's advantageous. Okay, EV Boy says Fantoon is the one you have most trouble with. Yeah, and JJ is saying that EV Boy and me really should watch JJ's VOD for Fantoon tips. You can learn to comfortably hit him off screen. Yeah, so I've noticed JJ do that, and I'm wondering if I should. For me to not do it at this point is a fairly small time. There's not that much time saved. But if I can learn to do it reliably, I will totally switch over to that. Alright, JJ says if you jump, you'll always get the hit, like a quick jump and then let go. Yeah, I used to do that pretty much, but I would wait until he comes back, which just costs a little bit more time. More recently, in this season of Superman, I've been doing an angled shot up, and that's always worked. I still need to do more concrete research if my method is better than JJ's. JJ, each round Fantoon is available, does 3 charge shots. You know, with ice turned off. Yeah, JJ is happy that he could teach me some things with Super Metroid. Crocomire, it is crazy that I never really thought to even do angled shots with Crocomire. I really need to practice Spore Spawn. I have not gotten into a good groove with that. But I also, with Spore Spawn, I'm starting to think that I don't actually need to, when I jump up to shoot the missiles, I don't necessarily need to move closer to him. I feel like if I just mash the missiles one after another, it shouldn't matter, but I could be wrong on that. But yeah, EB Boy would like some Resident Evil speedrunning action, because EB Boy certainly likes all 3 of the first games. EB Boy says that Resident Evil is pretty much Metroid with limited saves and ammo. you only have a certain amount of saves, and once that's it, you're done. Or the save points just really spaced out. Cool kids language here in the dialogue. Alright, well, we've certainly crossed past the 10-minute mark, so why don't we, as a novelty, pull up the new Nintendo alarm. It's the reason someone's here. Doo-doo. Right, here it comes. Of course, an Xbox ad comes up before a Nintendo related video. Does anyone recognize what this is? Metaphor. Never heard of he. Oh, it's the Odyssey Mario specifically, huh? Alright, so we'll just take a peek at this as a goof. It's the today announced Mario clock.
This is Nintendo Sound Clock Alarmo, an interactive alarm clock that's out of the ordinary. Let's see what
This VO is too polished, too EQ.
it's like to
But hey, Kevin Afghani had to start somewhere.
wake up with Alarmo.
All right, what a cool, right?
Oh, do you hear that?
This is so, Blue's Clues delivery. Do you hear that? Let's investigate.
The alarm is going off. But Alarmo doesn't just play music to start your day.
What, it plays sound effects?
That's right. It responds to your body's movement with game sounds. Like here, with the sound.
So do you have to install an Xbox Connect sensor, a motion sensor above your bed? So then it's going to make sound effects as you rustle around. Go to Keo for comment. This product is so stupid. Yeah, and JJ says he can make his mobile wake up to anything, but I don't think your mobile has an Xbox Connect sensor. Dan Rupee says, haha, a bing bing wahoo alarm. Yeah, Vector says, Alarmo. Sounds like something Skynet would invent to kill people.
Sound of coins from Super Mario Odyssey. Or here,
I know Splatoon. So does Ghostaberg.
with the sound of ink splats from Splatoon 3.
I don't think I'm going to like this. This would get old very fast, if not on day one. My God, what the... What is that? Yeah, JJ says, now you can sound like you're asleep in an arcade. Yeah, and EB Boy says this feels like a parody. This is so dumb that you could easily pass this as an April Fool's Day bit. I love how the guy is just total, like, that's the jaded, culture that we inhabit where, this clock that by the announcer's enthusiasm is this really cool, revolutionary, innovative, immersive experience. But this kid, barely reacts. He's like looking at it as if it's like a romantic partner he's waking up next to. Yeah, Evie Boy says it feels like, what, a Mad TV skit. JJ's vibing with the dystopia. JJ says, don't let people smash their alarm clocks with a special mallet. Or is that just JJ and cartoon characters? JJ's licking his chops, seeing some true YouTube poop potential here. What sound effects are you going to put it on it instead? Kamala Harris voice clips? This is so much worse than Nintendo Labo. He's got a solar system poster? That's like a poster for an 8-year-old. He looks like he could have a girlfriend.
And here, from The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild.
Oh, cool. Wake up to the depressing, understated soundtrack of Breath of Your Tears.
The music combines with sound effects created by your movement, so you can start the day feeling like you're in the kingdom of Hyrule.
I really do not understand the circle image that right now it's Link. The way that it moves, based on your body motions, I don't know. It's just not apparent. I don't like it. JJ says, is this real? Evie Boy says this feels so fake. I mean, I saw Spawnwave's headline, which said that Nintendo's new announcement is alarming. Good night, everybody. Hat Kid has the Monster Hunter Wilds. Is there a Monster Hunter bit on this alarm clock? Bro. And then, what does that say? MER 9/10? Does anyone know what that MER means? Because here I am, a prospective customer, and I can't even decipher what this damn thing is trying to say, man. Yes, Kyo says this would end up making people associate these sounds with a negative state of mind, right? You are a massive Splatoon fan, and in a matter of days, you're going to condition yourself to associate Splatoon music and sound effects with that miserable feeling where, oh, I got to get up out of bed now, bro. Doesn't life suck?
And when you get out of bed,
This is so remarkably bad.
oh,
Let's
a fanfare play.
raise a toast to the dystopia. Yeah, Kyo has an Ape Escape ringtone, but made the smart choice not to make it your morning alarm, because you'd end up hating it. Right, and it's like I said before, you don't want to put iconic video game sound effects on someone that you've just gone on a couple of dates with. Wait until you go steady, because if things go awry, and now you associate these classic sound effects with that jerk,
And the alarm comes to an end. You see, Alarmo detects movement with its motion sensor. And responds to your actions with sounds.
so theoretically, that means that, within the canon of this virtual game, there are coins just dispersed, covering the bed. So any little movement she does will touch the coins and thereby canonically collect them. Demrupi says, this is so invasive and awful. Between this and the new third-person Halo gameplay that Spawnwave described as disgusting, let's raise a glass to the end of gaming.
When you get out of bed, Alarmo stops automatically without you needing to touch it. Keep in mind, though, the alarm will get more intense the longer it takes for you to get up. So, rise and shine.
Yeah, am I now in Nintendo's crosshairs for platforming their advertisement? They gonna copyright me, man? Keo has PlayStation Online's simple mail sound for messages. Demrupi says, this is on par with the jump to conclusions, Matt, from Office Space.
Inspired by 5 games.
While Pikmin made the
Super
cut.
Mario Odyssey.
Oh, Phantasy Star Online. Yeah, you know, mail. You get snail mail in that game?
Pikmin 4.
Welcome to kindergarten.
Splatoon
Welcome to high
3.
school. Keo's heart is broken. It's an MMO. You can get mail.
Ring Fit Adventure.
Wow. Backed by popular demand. Ring Fit Adventure, guys. Hey, if you can use Ring Fit Adventure and it results in a meaningful before and after picture, I support it. But admit it, you're going to give up after 2 days.
I knew these guys would show up.
And The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Wake up, Link.
Link.
Each game features 7 alarm
My awkward voice will start your day. EB Boy's relieved that the street ain't break. Hell yeah.
varieties known as scenes. And they all have their own combination of music and sounds.
Okay, so at least there's lots of choices within a single game.
And when you connect to the internet,
But that barely counts for crap.
you can get more alarms as free updates as they become available.
Guys, an alarm with DLC. We've really made it to the dystopia. Yeah, it's saying at the bottom, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and Animal Crossing's New Horizons will be added. And really what that means is that MK8 and Animal Crossing were cut for time. Alarmo DLC, no.
Besides the alarm function,
Yeah, JJ says, free updates, 4 o'clock. Are kids supposed to be, like, wicked grateful to Nintendo
and
for this?
Alarmo is packed with features to support you throughout the day.
I hate this way too polished voiceover delivery, but also the EQ.
Such as sleepy sounds, which play when you get into bed and help you wind down.
Is there sleepy sounds for, like, Odyssey? Calm snow level?
Records, which keep a log of your sleep and movement while in bed.
Yes, and then they sell that data to Amazon and everyone else. Right? Now, we are 4 minutes into this ad, and I am only now being told that it's collecting my bio data. Is this going to customize the sort of ads I get when I log onto Nintendo.com?
And Hourly Chime, which features various Nintendo characters signaling the top of the hour.
Signaling the top of the hour, like this is the most compelling, cutting-edge, cool content. EB Boy says you have to get an expansion pack for Mario Kart 8 and New Horizons, just like the base Switch. Hat Kid warns everyone, don't mod your Switch or they will ban your Nintendo account.
Add some play to the start of your day. Alarmo.
Ugh.
For a limited time, Nintendo Sound Clock Alarmo is only available for purchase online by paid Nintendo Switch Online members in the US and Canada.
Wow, so to be even eligible to buy it, you have to have an active Nintendo Switch Online. EB Boy is very rightly freaked out by the data collection. That's certainly a deal breaker for me. Yeah, I remember working at real life jobs, IRL. People were talking about, oh, I got this great Fitbit. It counts, you know, my blood pressure, my steps for the day, my health stats. And I'm like, now, do they send all of your body bio info, you know, to advertising agencies? Is there data security? And they say, I don't know, but it has this cool feature. I can't do it. I can't do it. Nice. EB Boy admits, and more power to you, that you do listen to End of the Day from Pikmin to sleep in the past. You know what's a dynamite? sleep anthem. Hat Kid Sam says no UK. No, the UK is doing great. Just ask JJ. Ready for this? How much you can hear that? Name that tune, if you can call it a tune. EB Boy says Europeans get spared from data collection for the time being. What do you mean? Is that like legislation that, you know, clamps down on data collection in the UK? Now, Hat Kid says PS5 music. Technically, this is from the PS2. And I love this. If I grew up, you know, listen, this would be nostalgic. And it already is. I mean, my neighbor had a PS2. Oh, yeah, you're right. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, so as EV is, yeah, it's right on the screen. How did I miss it? Only available to, you have to have a Nintendo Switch Online active membership. Oh, wait. Oh, no, it's available early. Okay, available early. So that's a whole lot of nothing. So I assume anyone can buy it anywhere. It's just to get it early. What? This is so bad. Yeah, welcome to Alex Yard ASMR Corner, where I tell you all the most relaxing facts to take you to sleep. Yes, as Hat Kid says, the PS2 BIOS music. EB says they don't make the UIs like they used to. Yeah, now Keo said, is this ICO? This is just the PS2 menu before you boot up any game. Oh, interesting. EB says PS3 has some nice background. I thought I maybe tried to look for that and didn't find anything. But I'll have to try again. Maybe it wasn't PS3 that I looked for. But yes, Keo. I think that, I guess you would only ever hear this if you put in a disc that didn't work. Or maybe, I actually don't know if you can turn on a PS2 safely with no game in it. I know a lot of consoles that it's bad. Oh, never turn on the console if there's no game. That's bad for the console. And I believe that it's bad, but it's... Keo's trudging through ads. Yeah, now, JJ says PS3 didn't have any background noises. All you remember is how quiet the X-Cross... But yeah, I certainly don't remember any background, because my family had a PS3 in the house, which I used to play Metal Gear Solid 4. How nostalgic. Zach the Lucky Engine is back in town. Isn't this relaxing sounding, Zach? It's gonna put you guys to sleep. I'm probably, after this, gonna do a little bit of work on some simple tasks for the Alex Yard Adventure video. And like I said, I gotta get to bed and get a nice big rest, so I can record voiceover tomorrow night after work. Yeah, Evie Boy says it's to start up the PS2, no disc or no auto startup. Yeah, EB says there's a big clock in the background. Yeah, I'm seeing... Well, it wouldn't be interesting enough to say out loud. Hat Kid has a shout out for, PCXXX2 Series X. It can boot BIOS with no game, bro. I remember that the PS3 home menu had a great visual. It almost looked like a screensaver with just different lights of shapes emanating and stuff. So yeah, just a reminder that this weekend stream will be at the unusual Saturday morning falafel time of 10:30. And it's me versus JJ. I got wrecked in Sonic 3 today, but I'd like to think that we're going to have a very close race this weekend. Yeah, now Kyo is talking about the creepy hum that the GC GameCube BIOS had. Yeah, that GameCube menu song, that's more of like a composition, truly, because that has, distinctive notes. It's in a certain key to an extent. I like it a lot more now, but I remember not liking it as a kid. Yeah, you guys probably heard me say that I had a GameCube. I got it the year of launch. It was my main console, but I was not a happy customer. And it wasn't like I totally hated it, but it just felt like a massive step down from the experience that I had with the N64. JJ misses the era when consoles had this stuff. Baby Boy wonders what games did I have. Well, the main games that played the biggest role in my GameCube era was, Mario Sunshine. Smash Melee was probably the game I played the most. I kind of played through Eternal Darkness, didn't really care about it. It kind of just came my Sonic machine to play Mega Collection and Gems. But yeah, Metroid Prime, as much as I wish I could say something more positive, but because JJ's here. But I got Metroid Prime the year it came out, and I was really hyped for it. I was like, finally, Nintendo's getting, a cool game with a good story, it's shooting, right? And sorry, JJ. EB at least says that the Series X has a nice startup. That was awesome to see. So actually, Animal Crossing was a big game for me. That, and granted, that's technically a port of a Nintendo 64 game, but whatever. I really loved Animal Crossing. I played that a lot on the GameCube. Yeah, and so EB says, was it the console itself? I suppose not really. It's more about the games, and Luigi's Mansion was not helping. Alright, JJ says, I'll be forgiven if I give the remastered version a chance. I mean, I could list my 2 grievances with Metroid Prime, but I don't want to be a downer. I don't want to be that guy. I'd be that guy enough and I gotta pick my battles. And it's stuff that I probably said in the past already. Nice. Damn Rupees was also big into Animal Crossing GameCube. EB Boy says Prime didn't click with he. And it didn't with Sparky either. And I felt seen. Hat Kid says Animal Crossing is an N64 ROM. Well, I think they at least added stuff. And it wasn't just copying and pasting the ROM from one cartridge to another. EB Boy is thinking he'll play Prime after beating Samus Returns. But yeah, Dem Rupees remembers the classic memories of catching the fish on. Yeah, and it was such a ritual to go to KK Slider every Saturday night to get a new song. It's such a simple thing, but it was so awesome. Wow, EB Boy has a repro of Animal Forest 64. What is it called? Animal Momori or something? Yeah, this PS2 ambience is great to fall asleep to. But the GameCube ambience, for what it's worth, could trigger nightmares. Alright, Kyo says, Dobutsu no Mori. I don't doubt it. Good night, everybody. Sam says, English patch, EB Boy 5. We'll probably get a hat and time check-in next week. Damn Rupees loved that the animals would warm up to you after knowing you for a while. Like the blue Able sister girl who made the clothes. Maybe I never got that deep into that Able sister's arc. Oh, okay, I understand. So the repro cart that EB Boy has is English translated. This is like putting me to sleep. This sound effect. Let go of all your anxieties. You're here in the zone, vibing with the disappointing reveal of the Nintendo Alarmo, joining the ranks of Nintendo Labo. And, most importantly, Mario Kart Home. But yeah, I'm gonna see you all on my birthday this Saturday. Super Metroid Race. Probably some Ashura and a BGM race. And then I'm gonna go have sushi with my family. And it's gonna be a great day. So yeah, EB Boy, I'll see you later. Oh, and actually, because I'm not streaming Saturday night, we ought to do Kart on Friday night. I didn't think about that until now. But yeah, let me basically make it official, unless you hear from me otherwise, that the plan for Kart this week will be Friday night, but at 8:30. So it's a little bit later. Yeah, because the weekend stream is not at night, because I am having a birthday dinner with family. But yeah, so we'll do 8:30 on Friday. So yeah, the next time I'll talk to some of you guys is not in fact on Saturday for the stream, but it will be on Friday night. So thanks again to JJ for the Zombie U action today. Dem Rupees, have yourself a good one. EB and Kyo and Super Rayman 2, have a great rest of your evening. Tip of the Teak, have a good evening to you. Third Bruno, have a relaxing evening. Vector Sader, see you next time. JJ says thanks for the race, and Saturday's gonna be interesting. It sure will. Yeah, this is our first, gonna be our first full race. I'm gonna have to use a save point or two. I don't even know where there's a save point going Ridley. I do know one, obviously, from Little Brain. But yeah, Hat Kid, I'll see you around. Vector Sader, Third Bruno, and of course everyone who's watching on YouTube, which could include Zach, Garden, Funny Frog, Yuval, and of course Silver Sobe, who knows about Allililia. Have a great night, everybody, and I'll see you on the racetrack, whether that's on Mobius or Planet